So this is the US dollar CAD analysis for Wednesday the 15th of November. So we're just going to grab a pen and see where we are. So we did have this, we did seem to find a bit of a base in around this 126.70. As you can see there, we had a breakout. We've come up to 200 period moving average, and we have had a pretty strong pullback all the way down to 127. And we've had a very strong move to the upside. We've covered a quite distance from the 127 all the way up to 127.70, and within a couple of candles, within about 3 hours, we have seen a very, yes, in around 3 hours we've seen a very strong bullish move on the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. We have come into that dynamic resistance, that 400 period average. We had a bit of a pullback, but I wouldn't say it's anything to be too concerned about, as we have formed a bit of a base above the previous little swing lows here. So and we do look poised to break out and head to up to 127.78. Now let's just have a look for our potential targets. So we are, yeah, let's just have a look. Sorry about this. So if we do see a breakdown from where we are here, we'll be targeting these swing lows in around at 127. So for a potential bounce, if we break down below that, we'll be looking at the 126.70 zone again, in around at 126.70 for a potential upside momentum. So we are just going to put these levels on the chart. So in around this 127, and also in around this 26.70, and it's at 65. Let's just move it up a bit. So 68, yep, it's close enough. So we are looking for prices to head up to move to the upside. So potential targets, we're looking at 127.78. We look to see if we do see some bearish momentum, and for us to target the 127 zone for a potential bounce from selling from this 127.78. If we do see some bearish momentum, if we do break above and we do consolidate and continue our upside momentum, we'll be looking for prices to let's just have a look where that level is. We're looking at in around this 128 essentially. We're looking at 128. Yes, in around this 128.10 or so, up to 128.20. You'll be looking in around this zone for potential turnarounds in the market, as it was as previous. Let's just grab this pen. So we're possibly expecting resistance all the way back down to 27.78, but in around this was a previous swing in the market, so we're taking that into account. Now let's just check the scaling just here. So we're just going to zoom out a little, and yeah, we can see there 129 has been a level as well. So we're just going to put 129 on the chart. Had a bit of a double pullback and had a very strong pullback from that level. So we'll be targeting that level for potential take profits or selling opportunities. So just bear with me a second here as I'm putting 129 on the charts. So 129 is now on the charts. So again, as we have got all the drawings on the charts, to the lower end of we are expecting 126.22 for potential upside momentum. Again, same again with 126.68. We're looking for a potential upside move if we do retrace all the way back down there, and 127. Now to the upside, we're looking at 127.78 to see if we do break and hold above it. And again, we'll be looking in around this 128.20 before we target 129 to the upside. So 128.20, we might see some pullback before we have strong continuation all the way up to 129. Ultimately, I would like to see 129.44 coming to focus, but 129 would be 129 would be a strong level and a good area for potential take profits if we do see prices do trade up there pretty strongly. So that should actually wrap up the US dollar CAD analysis. So before I go, LCS, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.